getting my shit up body. I wait for people to come and I'll get a stream up on my laptop. So, got a stream up on my laptop now. Nobody's here yet. But that's okay because I'm a little bit late. But I can talk about maybe how I got. Hi. Helen's not here because I don't know why. But I can answer questions because I got my laptop so I can see. Oops, pod down my laptop. So yeah, I can see any questions. If you've got any. Hi Roald. So yeah, a show today with Pumpkin, Raven, Aria and Nala. And Raven got second in puppy, and then my friend handled Pumpkin and she got fourth in puppy. Aria got third in junior, and then Nala got first in open, which was the biggest class of the day, and reserve best of breed. So yeah, it was really nice little day actually, and it was only like an hour and 40 away the show was, so I was back by lunchtime, which is like a novelty at the minute. You live, Podrick? Hi. So yeah, I got Pod and Aria here, and then Disney's there, Pumpkin's there, and the others are behind the camera by the fire. No Helen today because I don't know why. She said to do it today, the live stream, and then I haven't heard from her all day. So it's just me today. Hi Lara, hi Alex. So yeah, it's just me. So if you've got any questions for me, ask away. I got Pod right in his legs. There's a foot here. Yeah, Poddy. You've got a hard life, haven't you, Pod? Yeah, you've got a hard life. Oh, thank you, Alyssa. How are you anyway? Feels weird, like, not weird, it is a bit weird, but it's nice doing a live because, like, it's way more interactive, isn't it? So Dalmatians are, they're a breed for people who are active. They need to be doing something, like not every day and not all the time. Like as you can see, they're flat out now. Like I got 8 Dalmatians in this room right now, and you can only see 2 of them, and you can't hear any of them. But they like to have a good run. They like to walk. They like training. I've seen people and they do like bike jawing, so it's like a 3-wheel thing. So it's like 1 wheel at the front and 2 wheels at the back, and then there's like 2 platforms for your feet either side, and then the dogs literally pull this thing. I've seen people do that with agility, obedience, showing, fly ball. I think I've even seen one do. So they like doing stuff. And, you know, they're happy with just walking, but they like walking. So if you're an active person and a person willing to commit to training, which all of these things, I kind of think you should be willing to commit to if you have any breed. So, you know, all dogs should be trained. So we don't discriminate against novice owners if they come to us. We might pick a calmer puppy for them, but we provide a lot of support as breeders. So, you know, if you've got any questions, any concerns, the whole life of the puppy, we're here to answer them. So, and we always recommend any form of training classes, doesn't matter what it is, but go and commit to doing the training. And you know, you can learn things online, like there's loads of videos on YouTube So yeah, there's loads of videos on YouTube on training dogs, not just specifically Dalmatians. They go through a stubborn phase in their adolescence, which Arya's just seeing the other side of it now. Pod has his moments. His moments are more like, I want to go and sniff over there, or I want to go and see that dog. So I'll see you in a minute, and I'm calling it. So like that's more of Pod's stubbornness. He's stubborn on lead because he knows how to loose lead walk, and he can loose lead walk. But you've got to remind him every time you put him on a lead that he can loose lead walk. You wouldn't automatically think, I'm on a lead, so I better just do what I've been trained to do. So yeah, like if you're a novice or a new dog owner, you can certainly own one of these, but make sure you're active and make sure you're willing to commit to training. And also then certain lines are calmer than others. So like Pod is a lot calmer than like Pumpkin and Raven. So Pod would be more suitable in a lot of ways for a novice owner than those two. He's they're sweethearts. They love to cuddle. They just want to be with you. They're known as Velcro dogs. So, if you're out in the garden, pottering around doing your flowers or whatever, they want to be out in the garden with you, helping. Pumpkin and Raven are really good at helping. They'll grab your trowel and run off with it. They're clowns. They're funny. They make you laugh every day. And yeah, they like to come to bed. They like to cuddle. They're greedy. They love their food. Hey, Poddy. They're very, very tolerant of different things, like people doing silly things to them. So yeah. And thanks for all the comments on the hoodie. It's also got Hafwenna on the sleeve as well. Not all of them are swimmers. Like Disney doesn't swim. Arya's not a fan of swimming. Nala will only swim if the water's warm and you throw a gravy bone in there. Very specific requirements. But yeah, we like swimming. Love going to the beach. Love going for walks. We love just hanging out, like outside. Because I feel like winter in Wales, it's dark early. It's bad weather, so we end up spending quite a lot of time indoors, so we kind of make the most of it. We play around with training, we go on longer walks. What else do we do? Go into more shows, Pod? Pod, do you want to go to a show? Pod? Podrick? You ignore me. You're just giving me the side eye. Yeah, you're just giving me the side eye. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah, gravy bones are great because they float. So, yeah, they're good for encouraging them to swim. Because most other treats, they sink. I'm sure there are others other than gravy bones that float, but I know gravy bones float. So, yeah, we use that a lot. So, like a Dalmatian, exercise-wise, they will exercise as much as you want to exercise. So if you want to hike 2 or 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day, all day long, they'll come with you. They're designed to be an endurance breed. But yeah, I'd aim for at least an hour to 2 hours a day of actual exercise. With the odd day off, because I always like the odd day off, so that they're not always like pushing and nagging for a walk. So if you always, for example, walked at 8 o'clock in the morning and then you had to take a phone call at 8 o'clock in the morning, or you had a Zoom meeting or something at 8 o'clock in the morning and you couldn't walk, you're going to have a Dalmatian like it's 8 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock, we gotta go walking, we gotta go walking, and you're busy. So I try not to stick to like too strict of a routine of we walk every day at this time, or even though we walk every day. They do have usually, these guys usually have like a day off walking once a week. But I will say, like, I got a field, so on our days off they still have an opportunity to run and play. And then I vary the length of the walks as well, so sometimes we go on really long ones, and other times we do sort of shorter, more normal walks. You good boy? You good boy? Are you? You good boy? Yeah. They like training, so training tires them out mentally, like trick training, obedience training, anything like that. Even carriage dog training makes Pod work his brain, which is very hard for Poddy. I know Poddy is very hard for you in it, bud. They like things like puzzle feeders. We use Glazebrook snuffle mats most days with them. And they like things like that. So yeah, they like to be kept busy, but they do also have an off switch. Like now, you know, Pod's just having a cuddle. Yeah, he's just having a cuddle because he's a sweetheart. Raven, Raves, she's by the fire. She is. Raven, Raven, come here. Oh, well done, Raven. She's stretching. She's on her way. She's on her way. This is Ravenclaw. This is Ravenclaw. Yeah. Yeah, she's got to be careful because she might be told off. Yeah, because Boddy's having cuddles. Yeah. 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 You're going to tell all of YouTube what you did at the show today. What did you do? Did you bounce around like a kangaroo? Yes, you bounced around like a kangaroo. And then what did you do? Then you actually showed a few strides of trot. And then you got second. Yeah. Yeah, you got second. Yes, you did. Yeah. Oh, Poddy's gone now. Do you want to come up on the sofa? Ready? You are a softy, Ravenclaw. She's very cuddly as Raven. Yes. Oh, Aria's gone and we got Poddy back. We got Poddy back. Yeah. Yeah. She's funny, isn't she? Yeah, I'm really pleased with both of them, and like, it's a real good show of their temperaments. That she's been shown by Tegan the first two shows, and then today Pumpkin was shown by one of my showing friends. And you know, in their first shows, they've been handled by me and other people. So it's good, and it's a sign of their confidence that they can be shown by other people. Yeah, she's practically the same size as the others now, as the big ones. Yeah. You're as fat as them. You are. You're as fat. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. She'll cuddle like this. And then she'll probably go away, get done, eat my ear. I've already got swarming. Yeah. Yeah. So how many people have Raven as their favourite out of mine? Is Raven everybody's favourite? Raven's the best. Yeah, she's the best. She's like a kangaroo. She's like a kangaroo at the show. Yeah. Yeah, you go boing, a boing, boing. But yeah, she was good today. It was, oh, she moved really nicely. Yeah, I hear from her all the time. Not all the time, but regularly. She puts up pictures and videos regularly. And she got Reggie. So if you remember, like, I put a video up probably about a month ago now saying that little man was back. He's gone to live with them. So yeah, I see pictures of those two all the time. She's just got them Glazebrook Snuffle mats as well, actually. Yeah, she's doing really well. She actually, from her non-heart side, see, I told you she'd have a fuss and she'd go away again. Yeah, so from the non-patch side, she looks a lot like Raven. Yeah, she's doing really, really well. They all are actually from our litter. Some of the puppy owners put up more pictures than others. So if any of them were watching, pictures are always welcomed. So from some angles the heart stayed. Like the pointy V at the bottom, that stayed. But the sort of curved shape at the top, that's only from like some angles, but you can still see it from some angles. You coming back, Ravenclaw? Are you coming back? Oh, good girl. Good girl. No, I'm gone. No, don't touch that. Good girl. That would have been good, wouldn't it? Pumpkin. Pumpkin won't come, she's by the fire. Judith. Oh, Judith will come. Judith's a good girl. Yeah, we're talking about your babies, Judith. Yeah, we are. We're talking about all your babies. Yeah, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Yeah, they're doing really good. I saw, who did I see? When I went to the Dali rally, Meadow and Louie were there. So Meadow was Miss Pink and Louie was Mr. Black or Mr. Blue Eyes, as a lot of people. Yeah, Jude's litter was nuts. I've never had a litter like that before. Jude, they were too bonkers for us. They were naughty. I bet everybody else enjoyed watching them though, because they were crazy. They were crazy, Jude. Yeah. So yeah, Dalmatians are super cuddly. They're super cuddly. They're super cuddly. Raven doesn't know what to do now. I can decline it from there. Yeah, Lily's doing really well. She's like Tegan's dog. And yeah, she's doing really good. She's really happy because she's like, most of the time she's like an only dog, which if anybody knows Lily, they'll know she's really happy with that arrangement. And that was kind of part of her issue here. Not her issue, but one thing she didn't like about being here was that she had to share the attention, whereas with Helen, there's far more people to fewer dogs. So there's like 3 people living in that house to 6 dogs. Whereas it's just me and 8 of you. 8 of you, yes. Yes, Raven, you don't know what to do now, do you? Do you want to go out? I'll just let it Raven out and I'll answer that question. So there's only one breeder I've ever heard of, hey Pumpkin, that breeds tricoloured Dalmatians, and they're in America. I've never seen one in the UK or from any other breeder, so we don't breed them. And then as for lemon, because did you know there's lemon and orange, and they look a very similar colour, but one has a brown nose and one has a black nose. And I think it's lemon that have black and orange that have a brown nose. But no, I don't have any of them. I don't plan to have any of them either. Pumpkin wants to go out now. So yeah, I don't plan to breed any of them because they're not Kennel Club recognised colours, and we breed to the breed standard and to show. So if we have one, it'll be by accident with like a lemon or a lemon or an orange, sorry. But do you know what I really love? And I haven't seen one of these in the UK either. I've only ever seen them in America. Just the look of, I wouldn't breed them, but I love the long coat Dalmatian. And I'm shocked that nobody's tried importing them. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, so I do like the long coat Dalmatian. They are just stunning to look at, but again, not breed standard. I don't know if the AKC though do recognise them or they do allow registration. I'm not quite sure on that, but I am shocked that nobody has imported one to the UK. Because there's one on Instagram, and it's Charlie the long coat Dalmatian. Oh my god, he is stunning. Like, I've seen some and they're not very nice because their spots are a bit, it doesn't work. They got to have the right spots to go with the long coat, and some of them they haven't got the best of spots to go with the coat. But yeah, it was I do like them. You can't show them if they're lemon or orange because it's not a recognised colour. I think you can register them with a kennel club if they're in your litter, but it'll come down as a not recognised colour, so you can't show them. And same if they got blue eyes, you can't show them if they got 1 or 2 blue eyes. But you can show patched dogs, but you don't see many in the UK. So yeah, you just can't show them. So we'd never aim to breed them because you can't show them. And it'd be sod's law that if you had one or you bred for them, it'd be the nicest litter ever, and then you couldn't show them. So it's just no point. I'm sure there's probably like reasons why it's a bad thing as well. Like it might be that they, you know, like Merle on Merle can produce some really nasty health complications. Like there might be something on that, but I don't know, to be honest. So there are a lot of other breeds that I like. I like Irish Red and White Setters. I like Golden Setters. I like Bernese Mountain Dogs, Newfoundlands, Leonburgers, Australian Shepherds. What else do I like? I like Rhodesian Ridgebacks. But these are the only breeds I've had. And yeah, I'm not in a rush to add more breeds to the pack. Charleston, they're not active enough, and there's a little bit of a question mark over temperaments, whether they can live with a lot of other dogs. I've seen some people do it, and I've seen a lot of people who don't do it. And they're another one that's like quite restricted to lead only walks, I think, because they're not very good off lead. Oh, hi. Yeah, the Dalmatians are just the best. Like, I can't imagine ever not owning one. If I had another breed to the dynamic, that'd be one thing, but I'll never not have a Dalmatian. They fit me, my personality, my lifestyle really, really well. Oh, well, Pumpkin and Raven have just gone out, but I've actually got 6 in here now sleeping. Well, Disney scratching their ears. But yeah, they're all sleeping. I always try and encourage mine to have the off switch in the house. Like, if they can play outside and get their energies outside, that's brilliant. Like, as puppies it's a bit different, but as they get older, I try and encourage them to play outside and chill inside. And then we do loads of fun things like Glazebrook snuffle mats, because that's like a really quiet activity. It gets their brain working, and then they get calm with it. They just learn to be calm in the house. So that's how we do that. Crufts. It was my least favourite crufts out of the 3 I've been to. I didn't feel like the atmosphere was quite what it was. There were fewer stalls. There weren't as many people. And like the timings between like Pod and then Aria and then Nala, it meant that there wasn't a lot of time to actually enjoy crafts. We were kind of quite restricted to the benching, because 1, I had 3 dogs there, but 2, it just wasn't enough time to think, oh, I got a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours till I'm likely to be needed again in the ring, so I can go and explore. It just wasn't that timing. And also, like, when I just had Nala, or Nala and Harry, or Hector and Harper, it was easy to take 2 dogs around the stalls, but it's harder to take 3. So in all honesty, I didn't enjoy it as much. And I thought the dogs went well. So that was good. And like Aria, I was really pleased with her, because she'd be the one who'd be like the most sensitive to like the atmosphere and stuff, and she cooked really well, and she's wagging her tail in the ring, she's happy in the ring, she bounced around a little bit on the trot up and down, but I was happy that she was happy in the ring. Pod and Nala, they don't let me down ever. Although Poddy could have trotted a bit better, couldn't you? He's looking. I got the door slightly ajar. Pumpkin and Raven to let themselves back in. But yeah, it's good, and it's a big achievement to get there. But I think what I might try and do is I might try and go up for a day with no dogs next year, and then I'll have a day to enjoy crafts, and then I'll also have the opportunity to show the dogs at crafts. So yeah, although I will say, if I planned to spend the day at crafts, and then like there were loads of empty spaces where stalls used to be, or they planned for stalls to be, so I think I might have been disappointed with the shopping had I gone up for the day to shop. And I mean, I don't really think the dogs need much anyway, but yeah, like I think what I'll do, like they usually release like exhibitor list for the shops, so if I look at that, I'll kind of know if it's worth having a day up there or not. And like for a lot of stuff, it's just nice to see things in the flesh, like, you know, these collars that I got for Jude and Aria. Like, it was nice to see them and feel them, and, you know, feel the quality of them. Because, like, you know, if you hear of a leather collar that's reduced from 40 to 20 quid, you kind of think it's probably not very good quality. But actually being there and getting your hands on it, you knew it actually felt quite nice quality. So it's stupid things like that, really, you know, toys and all the other stuff. Treats. Pod's being pulled off. No. Pod, don't go back at her. She was there first. Nala had a good spot by the fire and Pod went to lay on her. I know, Jude. You look very serious, Judith. Are you very serious? So, yeah. You know, you work hard to qualify, to get the dogs ready every year, so... Nala. Good girl, Banana. Oh, you a good girl, Nala. Oh, Nala, Banana. You a good Banana. Nala likes having her chest rubbed. So who's everyone's favourite out of my dogs, anyway? Always interested to know. It better be you, Banana. It better be you. Are you everybody's favourite? Maybe you. I think Raven is. I think Raven is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you got mud on your boobies. You got mud. So yeah, so who is everybody's favourite out of these lot? I bet everybody. Pod's normally one of people's favourites, I know that. Raven is and Dudley is. They're normally people's top three for favourites. Met some people at crafts and they're like, is that Pod? Can we see Pod? And I'm like, yeah. Pod don't care, does he? He's just like Mr. Chilled, Mr. Laid Back. Dad, stop chewing things, it's loud. You chewing up a tighter? Dad. You're looking at me like he's coming round. Here's Dadas. Here's Dadas. Here's Dadas. Here's your Dadas. Where's your Dadas? Yeah, Dudley's funny, isn't he? He doesn't always mean to be. He's still obsessed with that ball. And he does. And you still can't pop it. Hello? Hello? Oh yeah, if you go and it looks like them, you gotta pick them, haven't you? Oh my god, Raven. Raven's Howie wet. You've been in the pond, haven't you? Got muddy feet. Podrick! They get grumpy about the spaces in front of them. Pod! Podrick! You don't own this house, mister. Pod, sit. Sit. Sit down. No, Podrick. Sit. Pod, you are the most stubborn little git. feeling like, you know, he's been told off. I'm like, just gotta learn to listen. The best way is always positive reinforcement, and that could be, you know, praise, it could be treats, and it could be toys and playing. But I am also a firm believer in letting them know when they've crossed the line, like overstepped their mark. You know, like Pod then, you know, being bossy to the younger members of the pack because he was sleeping in the spot that he nicked from Nala. So what happened there was, like, by him taking that place from Nala in front of the fire, it gave that place higher value. And then the younger members came to, like, join him. They weren't going to push him off that space. And he went to be a bit dominant and a bit bossy and, you know, told them off. Well, that's not Pod's place. So, like, I don't tolerate stuff like that, you know, for no reason. And if you nip it in the bud now, then it'll never become an issue. And if you're wondering what the noise is behind you, it's Pumpkin and Raven playing fighting. And they're like that side of the camera. Yeah, they do and they don't. So Dalmatians are prone to urate stones, which means they need a low purine diet. So, like, organ meat is high in purines, oily fishes. There's a list of ingredients, and the purine content sort of is on a gradient then on there. So you look for food that isn't high in purines for them. And they always need water down, and to empty their bladder regularly. But other than that, it's not bad. It's not a difficult thing to manage. But it depends, like, what country you're in, what food it is. So, like, I wouldn't recommend one food, because if you're not in that country and they don't export it, then it won't really mean much to you. So they've got another training session, carriage dog training session in a fortnight's time. I've contacted some friends who I know take their horses out training with the carriage, so my hope is that I can join them and I'll train them while they work the horses. It is difficult because not a lot of people carriage drive anymore, and it's even more difficult because there's not a lot of places where you can take the carriage. Like, a lot of the local tracks and routes here are either too rough, or there's gates and barriers in the way that you can get a carriage over. So yeah, the whole roads and tracks and stuff, a lot of places aren't really designed for carriage use anymore. So yeah, it is difficult, but yeah, they've got another session in a fortnight's time, and hopefully we can keep it up, keep doing like one a month, or maybe 2 a month if we can fit it in, and maybe even Jude will have a go. Jude, do you want to go carriage dog training, Judith? Do you? Do you want to do trick dog training? You've got a hard life, Judith. It's the most pathetic tail wag ever, Judith. You've got a hard life, Jude. Oh, should we hide your eyes so you can go sleepy? Go sleepy. Jude's so sweet. So, right, I'm gonna end this here and bring Helen back, because no doubt I'll be in trouble for something, you know, what she's like. And maybe she can join us for the next one. I haven't seen her in ages, like, I think I've seen her once in the last week, fortnight. So, yeah, I'll make her come to the next one. My God, Paps, you got a toy. I like doing these. So yeah, I'll try and keep it up to once a month, these Q&As as well. March kind of got away from us a little bit with different things, with weather, with showing, with everything, finding a day that we could both do. And then we ended up finding a day that only I could do anyway, so it didn't really work out like that very well, did it? But yes, anyway, I shall see you all soon, and thank you ever so much for following us with the dogs, and yeah, see you all soon. Bye.